Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion, and the finer things in life. And today we are talking about Maison Kurkdjian oud fragrances. I have oud silk mode, and oud satin mode in front of me right now. And for each fragrance I have eau de parfum and extrait de parfum concentration in front of me right now, and we are about to start an extensive buying guide about these fragrances. So, if you have any questions in your mind about MFK oud fragrances, you're gonna buy one but you don't know what to do, this video is for you. So, go grab a drink, and if you're hungry, go grab a snack and come meet me here and let's start our conversation. Alright, so today we're talking about Francis's oud fragrances, and I have oud silk mode and oud satin mode in front of me right now, and we're going to divide this video into three parts: oud and rose fragrance, and oud vanilla rose sugar fragrance, namely oud silk mode, and oud satin mode. And before I start this video, I have a disclaimer. I'm not an expert on oud fragrances. I did oud fragrances before, video 1 and video 2. They're gonna be up in the card section or down in the description box. You can check them. And today I wanted to do the Maison Kurkdjian oud fragrances because spring and summer is approaching, and I believe these lightweight oud fragrances are very suitable for spring and summer months, in my opinion. And we are gonna be starting with oud from MFK. I have the decants of oud, eau de parfum, and extrait de parfum here, and I'm not gonna be spraying this only. And I know it is better to test oud fragrances on your skin for good measure, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna be using a blotter, and we're only gonna be working with extrait de parfum version. Why? Because as with all three fragrances I'm going to be talking about today, I prefer extrait de parfum versions over eau de parfum versions. Why? The performance a little bit, just a notch, better than eau de parfum. They are denser, they are deeper, and they sit really well, or better than eau de parfum on human skin, in my opinion. They are rounder and they are smoother. So, they are a little more oriental, maybe a little more sugary than the eau de parfum version, but it's not that big of a difference. But mainly because of the performances, because of the parfum's performance and how it behaves on the skin, I prefer extra versions over eau de parfum versions. And to that end, we are gonna be starting with oud extrait de parfum. So, this is a very lightweight, very easygoing, in my opinion, slightly masculine, very well westernized, and a little French oud fragrance that I cannot tell how much real oud it has. So I talked about a really nice quality oud fragrances like Roja's United Arab Emirates, or Tiziana Terenzi Mirak, or in the first video we talked about Aaron Terence Hughes' Violet Delirium, which I am 100% sure that a real high quality oud is used in a very considerable amount. So I cannot fully say that for this fragrance, but that doesn't mean that this is bad. Absolutely not. It's just that I have two better alternatives when it comes to Maison Kurkdjian's oud. This is really nice. You can spend your money on this if you are a really big MFK fan. A little spicy but sweet, maybe saffron, just really fresh but not floral. And then you have the oud, but it's not barnyarnish, it's not skanky, it's very light, it's very easygoing. It's very like, diet, keto oud, let's say. It's very wearable. But if you listen to me, I have two alternatives for you. One of them is no other than oud for greatness, by Initio Parfum Privés. As I told you before, this is my favorite Initio Parfum. Performance, smell quality, sexiness, compliment factor, sillage, radiation. Way better than Maison Francis Kurkdjian Oud. I know this doesn't really smell like oud either. I don't think this is like drowning it real oud wood. But this wears beautifully and so sexily on male skin. So, you know what? If you don't have this in your collection, guys out there, you have to have it. This is so sexy. I'm in love with this one. But if you want something a little more easygoing, not as aggressive as Oud for Greatness, go with Xerjoff Alexandria II. This is an oud fragrance too. I know, I talked about this in my fragrances that smell fresh and clean. I still stand behind that, but this is still an oud, and I think this is better than Maison Francis Kurkdjian Oud Eau de Parfum or Oud Extrait de Mood. This is pretty unisex and this wears beautifully on both male and female skin. Longevity is not bad, however, you're not going to be getting the monster sillage or projection that you're going to get from Oud for Greatness or Maison Francis Kurkdjian Oud. But if you are looking for a smell quality per se, I think Xerjoff Alexandria II is better than MFK Oud. So let me take a sip and then we're going to be moving on to today's rose and oud combination, which is Oud Silk Mood. Alright, so Oud Silk Mood, Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Oud and Rose combination. I have the two versions as well here with me, and then I have the Eau de Parfum and Extrait de Parfum version. And as I said before, I like Extrait de Parfum Oud Silk Mood better than Eau de Parfum Oud Silk Mood. Why? Just to recap quickly, performance is a little better. I like the way it wears on your skin more than EDP wears on our skin. I find it rounder, a little more oriental and sweeter, and more depth and denser feeling, which makes it all in all more attractive, more alluring, and sexier, in my opinion. So today we're gonna be working on Oud Silk Mood Extrait de Parfum version, and I'm gonna put that on the blotter as well. But with oud fragrances, if you're trying to buy one, you have to test them on your skin, in my opinion, as well. But this one here is a very approachable, very friendly, kind of fresh, kind of like sterile, medicinal, kind of like spicy, not that sweet, rose and oud fragrance, where you feel the rose, but it's bright and it's not dense, it's not sticky. It's more like airy rose with oud, which is good. Especially this lives a beautiful life on male skin, and it lasts a long time, and it smells attractive. It's nice. But to me, this is not groundbreaking. There is not something that is so different than what has been done, in my opinion. Especially the new kind of ouds, like Oud for Greatness, kind of like, made these lose their appeal so quickly that now they don't really do it for me. But you can check this one out. If you are a Francis Kurkdjian fan, and if you say, my rose and oud combination fragrance needs to come from Francis himself, I think the answer for you is Oud Silk Mood, and in my opinion, it's the Extrait de Parfum. However, if I can stop you somewhere along the way and present you with two alternatives, one of them would be here, Bond number 9, New York Oud. So this is more like oud, vanilla, and rose fragrance, more like, oud, vanilla, oud, rose, and fruit, plum fragrance. But to me, this is way better than Oud Silk Mood. The performance is more or less the same. This is sexier. This is more inviting. This is more enticing. And you know what? When I present these alternatives, don't think that, I was made to present them. They don't know me, I don't know them. They are all mine, and I'm just like telling you these alternatives wear more beautifully on my skin and garners more compliments. And speaking of bond number 9, New York Oud, contrary to what has been said on YouTube, I think this is one of the best bond number 9s here on the market. I'm pretty neutral to the brand, and I like this one. This is money well spent. I think guys out there, especially if you're looking for an oud and rose fragrance that is sexy, long lasting, compliment getter, and you want that fruity sweetness in it, go check this one out. However, no, I want an oud fragrance with rose, high quality rose, but that is better than oud silk mood. My answer to you would be Alexandria II's sister, Alexandria III. And as you can see, from the sizes I have here, I like Alexandria III more than Alexandria II. What is the difference between Alexandria II and Alexandria III? It's basically the same at the bottom line. It's just that you're getting Bulgarian roses and throwing them on Alexandria II. A very high quality, very natural, very inviting, very smooth and rounded Bulgarian rose. Here we have in Alexandria III. I like this a lot. This wears beautifully. This wears very attractively on male and female skin. I think this is a far better alternative for far better than oud silk mode in my opinion. And if you are going to spend money to oud silk mode, I would like to stop you there, save your money for a month or two, and go for Alexandria III with Bulgarian rose. So the last fragrance on this list is my favorite, and that is Oud Satin Mood from Maison Kurkdjian. And what is Oud Satin Mood? It is a rose, oud, and vanilla sugar fragrance. So I'm gonna spray Oud Satin Mood on my skin. This side, my left hand side, will get Oud Satin Mood Eau de Parfum, and on the right hand side we're gonna be applying together Extrait de Parfum. Alright, so again, I like Extrait de Parfum Oud Satin Mood better than Eau de Parfum version. Why? Again, it wears more beautifully on my skin. Performance is not just a little higher than Eau de Parfum, a little sweeter, more inviting, very alluring in the dry down, especially Extrait de Parfum compared to the Eau de Parfum version. And all of these fragrances actually, they are blue in color, so they should not be sprayed in on lighter clothing. But if they end up on your clothing, their dry downs are very, very nice. But I have to be honest, I think Oud Satin Mood Extrait de Parfum has one of the sexiest, one of the most attractive dry downs on clothing on the market right now when it comes to oud fragrances. It's just that you cannot stop smelling on your skin as well. So let me go get a sniff of this Eau de Parfum. This is a very light fade oud. Is it here oud? I don't know. Does this one have tons of oud? No. Is it completely floral? No. Is it completely sugary? No. Everything is so very well balanced with that underlying makeup-y powdery scent that this one has, and it is giving me life. You know, I liked powdery scents. I have a video dedicated to powdery scents, and this combination here is giving me life. But when I smell Extrait de Parfum, it's giving me even better life. And the dry down, in this dry down, this gets so hypnotizing and addicting. I think the clear choice here is Extrait. It's not that, you have to go with Extrait de Parfum. You are okay, absolutely fine with Eau de Parfum, but I think, I don't know, something makes me like Extrait de Parfum more. Something inside me says this side or this dry down on the clothes is more, it just lights you up inside. Oh, This is great, and I have these 5 ml decants. These are my largest decants actually, but I think I might be able to go with the full size bottle of Extrait de Parfum version. I like it. So let me take a sip, and we're gonna wrap things up with MFK Oud. Alright, so I hope this was helpful. This was my buying guide for Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So whenever you walk into a store, whenever they have the oud fragrances like tequila shots in front of you, a bubble above your head pops up, and then I appear, and you remember what I have just been telling you, and then I hope it will be helpful in your selection, or it will help you make a more educated guess. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I would like to know, what are your favorites and what are your thoughts? Don't leave me alone down under my English videos, because this is a bilingual channel and each video comes in 2 languages. One of them is in Turkish and the other one is in English, and they are exactly the same, and you have just watched the English version. Thank you. I cannot wait to see you at the next one. Take care, everyone.